Have you ever felt ashamed or like embarrassed that maybe you're still trying to figure out life in your 30s? Like you wasted your 20s and now you're stuck watching everyone else move ahead in life. So let me ask you something. What hurts you the most? Like right now? Is it the fact that you're starting over again, or the thought that you shouldn't be here in the first place? Okay, it's really hot here in the Philippines, to be honest. So, I'm in my bedroom right now, and it's a Monday, and I'm filming this video. It's too hot outside, and even here, it's too hot here in the Philippines. I'm not complaining, but we're still gonna continue with life and, of course, making these videos. So, this topic that we're gonna talk about is how to start over again. I've been doing this series and I've been uploading videos for quite some time about this. And maybe that's the reason why you found my channel. Okay, I just move a little. But let's talk. Let me share a little bit of my story and some of my frustrations about life in general, my failures, and the mistakes, the decades that I feel like I've wasted. So, I'm in my early 30s now, and I came to the point that I got really, really mad about myself. There are moments in my life, and I'm trying to remember it, where I really thought, what's gonna happen with my life now? At that point in my life, I just turned 30 and just got out of a long-term relationship, and I just came back home. I realized that 10 years have passed and now it's gone. Like I couldn't bring it back anymore. But I also realized that I have the power to change now. I've heard this quote from somewhere, and it says, don't look at the years you have lost, and look at the years you have left. There may be moments in your life that you feel lost or stuck, or maybe you're on like the other side wherein you feel like you know everything. Like there's this ego, especially when you're in your early 20s. But in every step of the way, there will come a time that we still need to learn and we still need to listen. What life is telling us. What do you think your life is telling you? Because it's either it's telling you that you're on the right path, keep going, because you're gonna have that peace in your heart, or there's a signal there's some red flags. There's some things that hurt you and you know that it isn't right, but you still keep going. Now, let's talk about the pressure of being in your 30s. Honestly, this pressure comes from unspoken timelines. And I recently saw this Instagram post, and let me just flash on the screen. Also, let me read it to you because this post encouraged my soul. By the way, this is a carousel. It says average millionaire is 55, not 23. Average age to buy a house is 35, not 25. Most people hit their confidence peak at 32. I totally agree with that, but let's talk about it later. It says, not in their 20s. Average person takes 7 years to pay off debt, not 7 months. Most people don't know what they want until 30, not at graduation. These are so true, right? I personally realized the things that I wanted to do when I turned 30 because there's this maturity level that we actually just mature and grow, and most importantly, because of our experiences in life, we actually started to know or realize the things that we want, the things that we don't want, and the things that we would tolerate, or the things that we can't live without, and things like that. Lastly, it says average person takes 66 days to build a habit, not 7 days. Okay, let's continue. Lastly, it says, don't let someone's highlight reel set your timeline. Everyone's running a different race. I really felt encouraged with that post. That's really just the standard of the world, especially we are prone to comparison at this season, this era, or this time that we have right now in this earth. Because those highlight reels that we see on social media that could really affect our confidence or self-esteem rather. But I want you to know, and this is also based from my own experience, that we have our own timeline and there's always a timing for everything. Society has this invisible checklist that by 30 you should have a stable career and you should be financially independent. That could be good, but not for everyone. You should be emotionally mature and that possibly married or settled. And if you're not, you're a failure. Even if no one says it directly, you still feel it everywhere. Like from candid conversations, from the social media, from other people's expectations, and even random questions. Does this create a sense of urgency or something like you're running out of time? So now you feel like you can't commit any mistakes because there's no time. And it feels heavier when you make mistakes right now compared to when you're in your 20s. On social media, you're not seeing the reality, you are seeing the highlight reels. Your friend just got promoted, this family or couple who's always on the go, always traveling, couples getting married, other people's big wins and breakthroughs. And here you are waiting for your own breakthrough, like it's never gonna come. You've been waiting for that big break, that perfect partner, that dream job. As I grow and mature, I realized that nothing in this world is instant. You could win by taking small, consistent steps, like repeated over time. Small, positive, good choices and decisions repeated over time, and that's progress. So there's this core belief the I should have figured it out by now mindset. Maybe you're thinking that you're too old for a dream, or you messed up so many times and there's no more chances you miss it. The problem with this mindset is that it focuses on the past, on your past, and not on your future, instead of focusing on your current ability to change. That mindset turns your situation into something permanent, even though we all know that things are changeable. So the longer you believe this, the more it slows your decisions and it keep you stuck in regret instead of progress. So what I would actually do if I were starting over. Step 1, cut what's holding you back. This could be bad habits, distractions, and even people and situation that is not gonna help me to move forward towards my goal. Personally, I did these things at the start of the year. I created a good habit, morning habits, like when I wake up early in the morning, I would first do a set of things like journaling, reading my Bible, reading book, and most importantly, prayer. And after that, I can go on with my day. And so I started cutting out things that I know are distractions or like time waster, like watching Netflix series. I literally made up my mind that I'm not gonna watch a full Netflix series anymore. Cause I don't know, but I feel like it made me addicted to it's like I wouldn't want to stop until I finish the series. Let's start with this. Before you try to rebuild your life, you have to stop what's breaking it, the rebuilding process. Because a lot of time it's not about what you need to do, but it's about what you need to remove. Bad habits, constant distractions, and even people that drains you. Step 2. Prioritize income first. When you're broke and you're rebuilding your life, do you know what you actually need? You need income. When you're in a survival mode, earning a decent amount of income gives you confidence in life. Because truthfully, when you are earning your own money, it also builds your confidence that you can take care of yourself, you can take care of your family, and you can save for your future. I don't know about you, when you have income and you have money coming in, it actually gives you a sense of peace and stability. I personally know this, and I knew that I really need to start finding ways to earn consistent income and cash flow. That is a part of resetting my life, starting over and rebuilding my life here in my home country. Especially, I was in Canada last year, and there's this big shift and change. So, making sure that I have a solid income source is very important. Money gives you a breathing room while you are rebuilding your life, and it gives you options. Is step 3. Build discipline. This is where everything changes because we all know that motivation is unrealistic or unreliable, rather. Some days you will feel driven, but most days you won't. And if you only act when you feel like it, you'll stay stuck. Last but not the least, step 4, stack small wins. Yes, if you're someone who's in your 30s and you're trying to fix your life all at once, please don't, cause that doesn't work that way. You cannot fix your entire life overnight. I tried doing that before and I failed. It only caused lots of frustrations and bad choices, bad decisions because I was in a hurry to fix my life and I ended up going to the wrong direction. What I learned is that one productive day, one job application, one day of organizing my home and cleaning our house, 1 hour of reading each day. Those are small wins. Stacking small wins gives you a sense of progress and that you are doing better each and every day. So, yeah, that's it for today. I hope you feel encouraged.